And at first, let's start with some pranayama, simply watching our breath. As you breathe in, allow your breath to travel from the crown all the way down to the ground. And as you breathe out, the breath is moving from the tail, from the ground, all the way up to the crown. Stay connected to your breath and maybe also to this visualization. You can think about the breath as a light or as an energy, moving, breathing from the crown all the way down to the ground. And as you breathe out from the belly, lower belly, ground, all the way up to the crown. Couple more like this. Breathing up and down through the center channel, right in front of your spine. And let's set an intention for our practice. So keep your eyes closed. And the intention is very simple: to feel healthy and strong. So as we move today across the sequences, allow this to be your intention. Listen to your body wisdom and allow your body voice to guide you. Let's start moving. Open your eyes and start to create circles, shoulders up towards the ears and down and back. Two more like this, shoulders up to your ears and down and back. One more, keep breathing as you move. And let's add elbows into the picture. So elbows up, cross your forearms, and then open across the heart, release the arms down. Two more like this, breathe in, elbows up, open across your chest, exhale. One more, inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, release full arms right now. So fingers forward, open your palms forward and take a big stroke back with your arms. Inhale, arms forward and up, fingers up, and then hands all the way back. One last time. Find full range of motion. Exhale back and down. Now take your right arm forward and across your chest and hug this arm in. Pull it in using your left elbow. You can keep your head a little bit lower, chin down. Breathe into the outer edge of your right shoulder, even to the back of the shoulder and also to the back of the neck. Open your right arm to the right and then take it all the way up. Bend your right elbow and help yourself with left hand to pull this elbow backward. Or if you are very open, you can even guide your elbow behind the head and lift your chin up. Find opening behind in the tricep, in your armpit as well. And stay with your long breaths. Strong awareness of breathing. And then release it down. You can shake a little bit your wrist on the way down, circling one direction and the other, and then switching to the other side. So take your left arm across your chest and pull it in with the other arm. Head slightly downward, chin to chest. And breathe to the back of the neck. Breathe to the outer left shoulder. And then open your left arm to the left. Take it all the way up Bend your elbow and help it with your right hand to take it behind. If it's super easy, you can take your elbow behind the head and lifting the chin up will help you to stretch even more. But remember, it's just the beginning of the practice. Stay respectful. And then free it out. Maybe shake your wrist a little bit into the circle so it will be easier to move into all fours, planks, and downward dogs. And then extend your legs forward and step the feet behind you. Get onto your knees, kneel down. And let's start a little bit more twisty sequence right now. As you exhale, interlace the fingers, flip your palms forward, round the spine. It's like a cat shape. Inhale, lift your arms up, extend the spine. As you exhale, twist to the right, right arm pointed backward, left arm forward. This will be the active twist, using mostly the core to twist. As you breathe in, lengthen across the spine. As you breathe out, twist even more. And now let's use hands to help us to twist. Left hand outside the right thigh and right hand on your toes if you can touch it. If not, somewhere behind you. And twist even more now using your hands. So passive twist. And gently guide yourself back to the center. Again, same thing, interlace the fingers as you breathe out, round the spine, pull the navel in. Breathe in, lift your arms, long spine, chin gently tucked in. As you exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm behind. Use your core to twist more. And now right fingers outside your left thigh, left arm behind you, maybe touching your toes, and use your hands to twist even more. Keep your head over the trunk, over the spine. You can twist your head, but try not to tilt the head to one side. Keep your ears on one level. And then come back to the center. Now walk your hands a little bit forward, tuck your toes under, and give yourself a little bit of toe stretch here. So toes tucked under, and maybe crawl gently right, left. Feet hip distance apart, move yourself to squat, opening the knees wide. I will show you from that angle. If your feet are a little bit too narrow, then step them a little bit outside, at least as wide as your hips, and then start to move your knees to the right and left, opening the hips and twisting a little bit. Now use your right hand to push the right thigh away, opening through the right hip. Breathe deeply in and fully out. And then release and switch. Right hip away. And come back with your hands down, feet hip distance apart. Straight your legs. Of course, knees can be bent a little bit. Hold your elbows and give yourself a nice ragdoll sway side to side. Head is heavy, spine is long. Stay with your long breaths. Always allow the breath to guide you throughout the poses, so that the breath and moving fluently pose by pose, it's like your meditation. Step your fingers down, move your hands forward and drop your knees down into all fours again. Untuck your toes, give yourself two cats and cows, breathing open across the chest, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine to the cat pose, push the ground away, tuck the chin in. One more like this, breathing open up. And breathe out round the spine. And now come back to neutral spine. There will be a twisty sequence and right arm will slide to the left, drop the head down, twist, and walk your left fingers forward. So left arm is reaching forward towards the top of the mat. Stay here for 3 breaths. Guide your left side of rib cage backwards so that the right side of the rib cage can face the right hand. It's like turning the ribs towards the right arm. It's perfect place to stay. If you would like to jazz it a little bit, then keep your left toes down, but lift your left knee off the ground. So you are extending your left leg. Again, this is a perfect place to stay. Watch out, your pelvis should be facing downward towards the mat. So try not to tilt your left side hips up. In this way, you may be tumbling to the right side. So this is what we want to avoid. If this is still easy, lift your left leg, use your left side glutes and keep your hips square, pointing the left side of your pelvis down. If you will fall, don't worry, come back. If you are very risky today, maybe you will bend your left knee and you will try to catch your left foot using your left fingers. This is tricky one, I know, but actually you are doing great. Keep rolling your left side pelvis down, otherwise you will fall. Last cycle of breath. Bravo, everybody. Left hand down, keep left leg extended backward, push the ground away using your left hand and move into tiger pose. Right arm forward, left leg back. Extended table pose. Breathe in here. Breathe out, right elbow towards your left knee, round the spine. Breathe in, extend your right arm, extend your left leg. Exhale, knee towards the elbow. One more like this. Breathe in, extend your table pose. Exhale, round the spine, pull the belly in. And this time, right arm forward, left leg back. Swing your right arm back, bend your left knee, hold your left foot, and kick it back if you can. Now you can twist your chest a little bit to the right. Maybe even look over the right shoulder. Open the right side of rib cage. Squeeze the left side glutes. One more full inhale. And as you exhale, release your left knee down, right hand down. Take a cat and cow to reset the body. And another, one more time, same to the other side. Left arm to the right, drop the head down. Walk your right fingers towards the top of the mat and stay for 3 breaths. Send your right side of ribs backward to the left edge of the mat and left side of your rib cage towards the left arm. One option, stay here or extend the right leg. You can keep the right toes on the ground. Or if you feel like balancing, then lift your right leg off the ground. Squeeze the right side glutes. Keep your core super active. Even your pelvis, so that right side of your hips are faced down, not up. This way you may fall. And if you feel like it's possible, bend your right knee and maybe try to hold your right foot. Stay for 3, 2, do your best. You can always revisit the easier option. If you fall, then come back in. Use your core. This will prevent you from falling. And then right hand down, push the ground away, extend the right leg back, and extend your left arm forward. Breathe in and breathe out, left elbow towards your right knee. Breathe in, extend your tabletop position, strong right side glutes. Exhale, knee to elbow. One last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, crawl in, breathe out fully. Inhale, extend, and this time bend the right knee, swim your left arm backward, hold your foot and kick it back. You can twist your rib cage towards the left. Breathe in deeply, kick the right foot back. Fire your glutes. Press down through the right fingers. And now release, right knee down, left hand down. Take cat and cow, reset. It was tough, so give yourself a nice cat and cow. And then tuck your toes under, walk your hands back and move again to forward fold. And this time we will twist it. Bend your right knee, send your right fingers underneath your nose line to the center and twist your left arm up towards the sky. Refine your breath. Always stay super aware of your breath. And let's switch. Left fingers down. And lift your right arm up. Left knee stays bent. Twist from your rib cage. Left side of your rib cage twisted towards the right side. And then release it down. This time walk towards your downward facing dog, and it will be the first one. Hands shoulder width apart. And make this downward dog the one you move a lot. Move around, bend one knee, then the other. Push the shoulders, inner shoulders towards your ears. Engage your arms. It's like magnetizing the arm bones towards each other. And lift your heels, step towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, lengthen out, heart forward. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Breathe in, reach all the way up. Stretch your arms up, long spine. Exhale, hands to heart. Find Tadasana, mountain pose, shoulders down and back. Find firmness throughout your toes, feet, legs. Lightness across the upper ribs, shoulders, face. And let's find Surya Namaskara A, but also we will twist a little bit in this. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen up. Breathe out, fold down. Nose towards your legs. Breathe in, halfway pose. Exhale, step back and lower down through vinyasa. You can at first do it on your knees to start gently. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, step your feet a little bit more forward, like one step forward. Now try to reach your right hand towards the left ankle and twist your downward dog. Press firmly through the left hand to make your left arm longer. Twist the right side ribcage towards the left. Stay with your long breaths. And if it's hard to hold the ankle, you can hold your shin, of course. And switch right hand down and left hand towards your right ankle or shin. Look underneath your right armpit. Press down through the right hand. Soften your neck. Left hand to the top of the mat. Breathe in, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, nose to knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. One more time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down, keep lightness across the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, enjoy every second of movement. Exhale, step back and lower down. Maybe it's Chaturanga, but never has to be. Breathe in, open up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And either you can Step forward as we did before, or if you would like to challenge your twist, maybe stay in downward facing dog, opened wide, and then try to touch the left ankle or your left shin. It will be harder, so if this is too tough, walk your feet towards your hands a little bit more and it will be way easier. Push the ground away with your left hand. Look underneath the left armpit. Great job, everybody. And let's switch it. So right hand down and left fingers towards the right ankle or shin. 3 breaths. Strong right arm. Left hand towards the back of the mat. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen. Exhale, fold down towards your legs completely. Breathe in all the way up, arms up. And exhale, hands through the heart. Let's start from the top of the mat right now. Feet hip distance apart, interlace the fingers behind you. Now bend the knees and push your hands downward and backward, breaking free across the chest. Breathe to the front upper ribs. Keep those arms and bend forward, fold. Relax the neck, maybe shake the head, yes. As always, try to make your neck as soft as it can be. Now drop your hands down and step your left foot back towards warrior one. Ground your left heel down. Breathe in, lift your arms up. Let's stay for about 5 breaths. Square your hips, left side of your hip forward. Press down through the left heel, engage the left side glutes. And we will move it to humble warrior. So arms reaching behind you, interlace the fingers, inhale, exhale to humble warrior. Keep your hips centered, so those are the same hips as in warrior one. Left hip forward, right hip in, right knee close to your rib cage. Actually, it hugs towards the ribs. Soften the back of the neck. And drop the hands down towards the floor. Skandasana to the left leg. Walk your hands all the way to the left. Open your left toes to the outside. Bend your left knee. And as always, you can keep it higher or you can go lower. You can stay supported on your hands, or if you like a balance here, then take the hands onto your heart. Look behind the right shoulder. And try to maintain this soft neck. And we will walk the hands forward. Let's clear it out with vinyasa. Step the right foot back, inhale. Exhale, lower down, point your elbows backward, heart forward. Inhale, heart way more forward, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down, nose towards your legs. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Interlace the fingers behind you. This time try to interlace with unhabitual finger on the top. Bend your knees and open across your front ribs. Refine your breath. And when you are ready on your exhale, fold down. As always, keep your knees soft if you need to. If you feel pretty flexible, then straighten your legs. and free your fingers down to the ground. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, warrior one, ground your right heel. Inhale, rise your arms up. Take a moment to square your hips. Knit your lower ribs in, finding a strong core sensation. Especially this knitting the ribs in helps to fire the deep layer of our core, TVA, transversus abdominis. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers again. Take an exhale to humble warrior. Press down through the right heel. Gaze towards your right foot to soften the neck. Keep magnetizing the energy between your feet to engage the legs. And then drop the hands down, walk towards the right side of the mat, towards the right leg. Bend your right knee and either half Skandasana or full flexion in the knee. Maybe the hands will meet in front of your heart. As always, use your version. Less ego, more body wisdom to guide you. Breathe fully in and fully out, satisfying breath. Hands forward, walk forward, clear it out with vinyasa, moving with the breath. Breathe in, high plank. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale and tuck your toes, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop forward, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Now we know the first two poses, warrior one and humble warrior, and now we will dance through that, and then we will move further with a new sequence. So let's reach our arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold down, keep your chest open, nose to knees. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, step back through vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale, heart open, shoulders back. Exhale, strong arms, strong core to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, ground your left heel down. One breathing in warrior one. Breathe out to humble warrior, like we did before. Just one breathe out. Breathe in, release your fingers, halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, walk your fingers to the left, parallel your feet. Breathe in, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, and for a moment, get flappy. Rolling to right and left, head heavy. Stay in forward fold, but feel welcome to add some extra movements, maybe swaying your hips, maybe nodding your head. Now walk your right fingers underneath your nose. Place your left hand on the back, on the lower spine, or on your hips, and keep it even as it is as you start to twist towards the left. If it feels good, you can extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Two more cycles of breath. Try not to twist your hips. Twist only from your rib cage. And now drop your left hand down and heel toe your feet a little bit in. So toes in and heels in.
The distance between the feet is shorter. Pivot your feet towards the front of the mat, heels on one line. Breathe in, half pyramid pose, extend the spine. And now try to catch your elbows behind your back. If you cannot catch your elbows, hold your wrists instead. Breathe in, long spine. And breathe out, maybe fold gently in. But it's totally okay if you stay halfway down. Keep squaring your hips, left hip forward, right hip back. Keep pressing the balls of your feet down. Keep inner arches of your feet lifted. Active feet. Warrior three. Bend your right knee gently, prepare, and now try to extend your arms forward as you extend your left leg behind. And we will try to be fluid here. So as you breathe out, send your arms alongside your torso, fingers backward. As you inhale, arms forward, close to your ears. Exhale, swim your arms back. Inhale, swim your arms forward. One more time, exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And now step your left foot down, step your hands down. Three-legged dog, step the right foot all the way back and up. One option, stay here. Second option, drop your forearms down, drop your elbows left and right. And let's hold it for about 5 breaths. If this is easy, try to hop your left foot even closer towards your elbows. This will make it a lot harder. If this is tough, you can always come back onto your hands. We have only 2 more cycles of breath. Magnetize between your forearms, squeeze the arms in, and then release your right foot down. The test of strength, can we lift both elbows up? If not, then one at a time, move forward to high plank and exhale, vinyasa. Remember, you can do it easier on your knees or cat and cow. Breathe out, downward facing dog, left side. Breathe in, left leg high up, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step your left foot forward between your hands, ground your right heel down. Breathe in, arms up, only for one inhale. Exhale to humble warrior. Finish the exhale. Inhale, fingers forward, frame your left foot halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the right and parallel your feet. Breathe in, halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, fall down and get a little bit floppy. Hips right and left, soften your neck. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Get into the feelings, being here and now. And now walk your left fingers underneath your nose, so slightly forward and to the center, and lift your, at first place your right hand at the small of your back, at the line of your hips and lower back, and twist towards the right. You can keep your hand there to keep your pelvis even, or maybe you would like to extend the arms skyward. Breathe deeply. Imagine this one long line from tail to crown. Breathe in from crown to tail. Exhale from tail to crown. Drop your right arm down. Heel toes your feet a little bit closer. Now point your both feet towards the top of the mat. So it's like a distance of pyramid pose with your feet, heels on one line. Breathe in, halfway lift. And again, take your arms behind you, hold your elbows or your wrists, extend the spine, and maybe stay here. If you have room, fold. It's one of the best hamstring opener and one of the toughest Press down, strong feet. Remember not to collapse into the inner ankles. Instead, maintain inner arches in your feet lifted. This will provide you stability. Now bend your left knee. Prepare for warrior three. So shift your weight forward, right leg up, arms forward. Breathe in here, and as you breathe out, swim your arms backward. Breathe in, arms alongside your ears. Exhale, arms close to the torso. Breathe in, forward. Breathe out, backward. If this is tough, bend your left knee a little bit. Last time, moving forward with arms. And now drop your right foot down, drop your hands down. Send your left leg behind and either stay in three-legged dog or drop your right elbow and left elbow down. If you would like to make it harder, hop the right foot more forward. Send the left leg skyward, use your left glutes. Keep magnetizing your forearms towards each other, press down through the fingers so that you can broaden the upper spine, broaden across the shoulder blades. Keep pressing the ground away. 2 more cycles of breath. I know it's tough, but only 1 more cycle. We can do it. And then drop your left foot down, right foot to the back of the mat. Maybe you can lift both elbows up at the same time, on or one and then the other, and clear it out with vinyasa. Breathe in, heart up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk towards the back of the mat. And give yourself another ragdoll fold. Hold your elbows and sway gently right, sway gently left. We have 1 more longer sequence to go, and this one will be super twisty. Let's walk the hands forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in, right leg up, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step your right foot forward between your hands. Keep your left fingers down, reach your right arm up, twist to the right. Keep your pelvis even. Do not drop your left hip down, keep it up. And ground your right side of the hips downward. We are moving to low lunge. Let's do it fluidly. So roll your right arm backward, drop your left knee, and as you swing your right arm forward, lift your left arm so it's like a one big circle upward. Bravo, perfect. The hips are allowed to drop a little bit, but squeeze the left side glutes. Lengthen the back body. Imagine somebody is pulling the back line of your hair up, so chin a little bit tucked. Lots of space between the vertebrae. And now twisted half moon pose. So drop your fingers forward. Of course, grab a block if you need it for half moon. And we will walk the left fingers more forward. Step your left foot more forward. Prepare. Lift your left leg up and lift your right arm up to twist. You can stay here. If you feel like challenging, then bend your left knee and try to hold your left foot with your right hand. Only if it feels amazing. We stay for 3 breaths. Kick the left foot back. 2 more cycle of breaths. And then release. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Come back to low lunge. Frame your right foot. And we will move to three-legged dog again. So lift your left knee, lift your right leg up. But this time bend your right knee, scorpion tail. You can stay here or a little bit of juicy twist. Maybe you can bend your left elbow and drop your left forearm down. So we twist a little bit to the right with the chest. Hold it for 2 more cycles. And now lift your left elbow up, come back onto the three-legged dog and step your right knee behind your right wrist. So it looks like pigeon, but we will stay a little bit higher. So from here, drop your left knee down. You can slide your left knee a little bit more backward. Go onto your fingers and try to reach your chest away from your hips. So chest reaching forward, squeeze the left side glutes. Make your pelvis even, balance your hips. And now bend your left knee and start to reach with your right hand towards your left foot. Can we hold it? If not, it's perfectly okay to just keep reaching or let go of your left foot and just extend your right arm behind you. We will twist, so chest to the right. If it feels good, you can pull the heel in closer. Yes, exactly. Or you can keep it away. And gently release. Seat your right side of hips down and swim your left foot forward and across your right thigh. So we are seated, Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. Breathe in, right arm up, left fingers behind you. Exhale, hook the right elbow outside your left knee and twist to the left. Breathe deeply in and out. Visualize the breath moving up and down. Breathe in from nose, through lungs, to belly, all the way down. And exhale as you empty, all the way up. Come back to the center. And now left knee onto the right knee to Gomukhasana. As always, if it's not the most comfortable seat, sit a little bit higher onto something. And then take your left hand onto the left side of the mat, right arm across the head. And if it feels easy, you are always allowed to bend the left elbow a little bit more. Extend through the top arm. And move through the center. Simply switch sides with the stretch. So right hand on the right side, left arm across the head. And then come back up. Now we are moving to O4 simply. So use momentum to crawl forward and then uncross your legs. So right leg back, left leg back into O4s. We will skip vinyasa this time. Exhale directly to downward facing dog. Same twisty sequence here. So inhale, left leg high up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Keep right hand down, lift your left arm up and twist. Energize your right leg, right thigh, right kneecap. Left knee away from your right heel, but at the same time, keep energy between your feet. Twist your rib cage to maximum. And fluently drop your right knee as you lower your left arm backward, close to your torso, left arm forward, right arm forward and up. Find low lunge, squeeze right side glutes, hips a little bit lower. Fullness of your breathing. Arms forward, walk the fingers more forward, step the right foot more forward, right fingers. Stay on the ground, extend the right leg behind and left arm up. Twisted half moon pose, Parivrtta, Ardha Chandrasana. You can stay here or bend your right knee and try to hold your foot. Maybe give it a kick back.
know it's a bit crazy and juicy, but you are doing it super nice. Perfect. And then step the right foot back, right knee down, take time to frame your left foot, hands shoulder width apart, and then hit the left leg back into three-legged dog again. This time bend your left knee into scorpion tail. One option, stay here. Second option, drop your right elbow down. Twist to the left. You can even look underneath your left armpit. Yeah, don't worry if it's too much, stay on both hands. So elbow down only if it feels okay. And then lift your right elbow and sway your left knee behind your left wrist. Stay in higher pigeon, maybe slide your right knee more downward, backward if you have room. Balance your hips, chest forward, shoulders back. And now twist your left arm behind, twist your chest, and if this is okay, bend your right knee. If it's too much, hip your right foot down. Twist to the left. Keep squeezing the right side glutes. Keep pulling the right heel in if it's possible. And then release your right foot down. Release the left side of the hips down, sit, and then swing your right foot forward and outside your left thigh. Right fingers behind you, left arm up, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Look behind the right shoulder, but try to maintain your head over the spine line. Come back to the center, again, knee on knee. But this time we will open across our shoulders even more. If this is not a comfortable seat, and I know for some it's like hell, then just go for your cross-legged seated position, and this will be also okay as we will focus on the shoulders. Right arm up, bend your right elbow, and then take your left arm behind. Maybe the fingers will meet. If not, just keep holding your t-shirt, or maybe grab a strap if you have it. But if the fingers don't meet, it's not a big deal. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades towards your ribs and in. And we will simply switch sides. So release and left arm up. Bend your left elbow. Reach your right arm behind. And as always, don't feel pushed to hold the fingers. You will feel the opening as well. If they don't, just keep pointing your elbows backward, keep squeezing the shoulder blades in. And you are welcome to finish with Vinyasa, or if not, just move like we did before into O4. So all depends on you. Uncross your legs and take a flow if you wish. This is the last Vinyasa today. And we will finish with a little bit of challenge for the balance, bird of paradise. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Open your feet as wide as your yoga mat, toes pointed out, and lower down into Malasana. And now reach your right arm in front of your right shin. So at first we will a little bit prepare for bird of paradise. Left arm up. One option, stay here. Second option, try to wrap around your right shin and the fingers meet behind. Twist towards the left. Try to make your neck soft. And then let's switch. So come back to the center, left arm in front of your left shin, bend your left elbow in front of the shin, and then take your right arm behind. If this is not working for you, keep your arms wide open. And then release your hands down. Step your feet hip distance apart and straight your legs. Or at first, straight your legs and then step the feet hip distance apart if this is easier. And as we did at the beginning, we are going to bend our right knee, take your right hand to the center, take your left arm up, and now take your left arm behind your back. Right knee is bent, so we have room to guide the right arm to the inside of the right thigh. Maybe you can bind around the right thigh. And if you do, press strongly your left foot. Everything needs to be engaged to lift the right leg off the ground. As we didn't do so much of hamstrings opening today, you can stay here with knee bend. If this is not working for you, just keep holding your right knee like this in open way without bind. If you keep binding, then proudly open chest, shoulders down and back. It's a bird of paradise for some. And then slowly guide it back down. Core active, glutes active, thighs active, foot down. Release, shake it out a little bit left and right. It will not get harder. Soon we will move to more relaxing poses. And drop your hands down. Bend your left knee, left fingers underneath your nose, right arm up. And then wrap the right arm behind your back. Take your left arm to the inside of your left thigh. The hands might meet. And then press down through the right foot and slowly try to lift your left leg. Or use momentum and do it faster. Beautiful. You can keep your knee bent. Or if you feel very flexy, you can try to extend the leg if you wish. Wow. Super nice birds of paradise. And then slowly lower it down. Bravo. Step your left foot down and release your hands down. Walk your hands forward and drop your knees down. Take your shins to one side and sit it down. Feet forward. We are almost in relaxation. Right fingers pointed towards the back of the mat behind us. Left elbow towards the right, left elbow towards the left knee. Now breathe out. And as you breathe in, push the ground away. Lift your hips and extend the left arm behind. And then release it down. Switch, left fingers pointed backward, left hand behind, right elbow to right knee. Exhale, inhale, open, stretch. It's almost like a wild thing. And reverse tabletop and then release it down one more time each side. Right arm behind, left elbow to the left knee. Breathe in, open up, chest, front, hips. And then lower down, switching sides, left arm behind, right elbow to right knee. Inhale, open up, squeeze the glutes. And then release it all the way down. Now make sure you have enough room behind you. Extend your arms forward and crawl yourself all the way down. Take your knees in towards your ribs and roll right and left. Now allow your knees to fall to the right side. Anchor your left elbow down. You can keep your right hand on your left outer thigh to ground it even more, and maybe also turn your head to the left. Come back into the center. Balance your hips. And then allow your knees to fall to the left. Anchor your right shoulder and right elbow down on the right side. And maybe also turn your head to the right. Come back to the center. Give your legs a big hug, so wrap around your legs and squeeze your nose towards your knees. It's the final hug, final squeeze. And then release everything into Shavasana. Extend your legs, open your palms. Of course, do take blankets if you need it, or socks, anything that will help you to stay comfortably. And for a few last minutes, we will stay in Shavasana. Returning to our intention, which was to feel healthy and strong. You can repeat it in your mind, in your head like a mantra. I am feeling healthy and strong, especially after this practice, which was very energizing, very strengthening. And you can feel probably this aliving prana, life force energy moving through your body. Saying, I am feeling healthy and strong. Return to this mantra when the voice in your head starts to be louder, when you are losing your focus. Also returning again and again to our breath. Remembering that yoga is not a workout, but truly it is a work in. And this is the point of spiritual practice, to make us open, to open up our hearts and focus, and to guide our awareness so that we can know what we already know and to be who we already are. Make sure that your face is soft, no frowning on your forehead. Soften your jaw, your lips, your eyebrows. Everything around your eyes is so relaxed that you get this feeling that you are melting your eyes into the eyeballs. Keep your limbs, your legs and arms heavy and relaxed. Keep observing the flow of your breath in your belly, chest, feeling it at your nose, and I will keep us here for about 3 more minutes in silence, and then I will wake us up. If you would like to wake up, if you would like to stay longer, of course do. you would like to finish, then start to move your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. If you feel already satisfied with relaxation, start to wake up. Otherwise, of course, do stay longer. Stretch it in your way, yawn it out. And when you do feel ready, come back to the cross-legged seated position. So that we can finish with hands on Anjali Mudra, in Anjali Mudra on the chest, bowing the chin gently in. I intend to feel healthy and strong. This is our mantra today. Let's say namaste, namaste everybody. And thank you for practicing together this evening. I will unmute us